Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream today. Oh, I didn't fix my mic. 1 second. Okay, there we go. It's fixed. Welcome. I know I sound tired because I always sound tired whenever we are reacting to a direct. So today is a Nintendo Direct, which is really exciting and unexpected. Next week, just under a week from today, we're actually going to be reacting to the Switch 2 Direct, and I'm really excited to see that, but also, like, it's less than a week away. Like, how are we getting another Direct? So people are calling this the last Switch 1 Direct. I don't know, y'all. It feels like whatever games we see today we'll probably be able to play on the Switch 2. It's just kind of interesting. Like, maybe it's because we don't really know what's coming out for Nintendo in the next little bit, right? Except we know that the Switch 2 is coming out. I think that's all we kind of know. There's a few things we know, so I think they're just trying to give us some more information, get us a little more hyped up for Nintendo's year this year. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see. It's going to start in just about 5 minutes. I'm just going to make sure I am live on both platforms. I should be, but you know how we always have the tech issues as soon. Y'all, my computer was acting like OBS could not start today. It was way too much. It was already way too much. And I sound tired because I am. I feel like every time there's a direct chat, I am simply the most tired I've ever been in my life. Does that make sense? I'm simply the most tired I've ever been in my entire life. And why is it saying I'm listening to Reggae Night when I'm not? Okay, it fixed it. Okay, we are going to be jumping in. I am live on both platforms. I also just have to make sure Discord knows I'm live because I didn't get a chance to do that because everything was acting up. Alice Shipple, welcome. I'm ready to be hyped up. I'm ready. Like, I want to see what is going to be going on. I am also ready. Sorry I sound so tired. I just didn't sleep the best. Okay, let me make sure Discord knows I'm here. I'm excited. I heard apparently that today's Direct is supposed to have a game that's going to be a bit, sorry, I'm just letting Discord know I'm live, so I'm just going to be looking around, not at you for a second. I heard there's a game that's not a Nintendo game. It's like a third-party game, but it's supposed to cause a lot of conversation. I don't know what game it is, but I've just heard this. And it was kind of interesting to me. Like, what could it be? Like, who's dropping a game? And that's how some people in the games industry apparently knew that there was going to be one today. Because I think the general public didn't know there was going to be one today. Was because of this third-party game that was going to be announced today. So, hey, like, what could that be, y'all? What could that be? I'm kind of excited because I don't know what it could be. I just fixed my camera. And for them to just drop it at a random direct's kind of interesting. Trying to think like what companies would do that kind of vibes. Okay, we're just about ready to go. I'm going to turn the music off. And we're just going to switch to our watch screen. And we're live on both YouTube and Twitch. So for YouTube, this VOD may not be here. So if you're a VOD watcher, congratulations, I didn't get dinged for it. I will often get dinged for having, like, Nintendo stuff up. It's not usually Nintendo, it's usually the third-party stuff. They ain't a big fan of it. I'm gonna sneeze, 1 sec. Okay, we're good. We're good. I muted in time. I feel like sometimes I don't mute in time, and I'm so sorry. I am ready. I am ready. Okay, my chat looks like everything looks like it's working good. Let me make sure audio is on, so when it starts, it can jump scare me a little. Okay, I'm excited. I think they announced this yesterday. I was so confused. I was like, what? Like, I'm not planning on going that. Today, we're actually going to be doing Mario Kart later today. Hopefully, we're going to do a little bit. Actually, sorry, that's not today. That's next week now. Bless you. Thank you. Chad, that's next week. Sorry, I moved it from today because I am so tired. And I'm not going to be live tomorrow because I forgot I'm going away, Chad. for like a day trip on Saturday, and I need to use Friday to prep for it. So I will not be live Friday. I apologize for that. I got my days mixed up. So next week I will be live. Wednesday, we're going to be looking at the Switch 2 announcement. That's going to be super fun and even earlier than today. So I'll be even more tired. But that's the Switch 2 announcement. Thursday is going to be Mario Kart. And then we'll see what we'll do Friday next week. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for next week. And I apologize that I moved the Mario Kart stream. I forgot I was going away and I had some stuff to do. So I got to do that stuff. Some adulting stuff. But yeah, and then also a quick update on Bear. He's okay. We had to take him to the hospital, but he's okay. The rash thing on his stomach got so severe and he bit at it. So we had to take him there. Yuki, welcome in. Call me All Might because I am here. I love that. I am here. When my brother and I were watching that, like, all the time, we would say that constantly. My sister's like, what are you guys like? She didn't watch it, so she was like, why are you guys always doing that? Neri, welcome in on Twitch. Welcome in. I'm very excited. I am very excited. We have a nice little group here today. This is so early for me that I was, well, it's not really, okay, listen, y'all. Oh, wait, it's 10 a.m. It should be starting now. Hello? Oh, okay, y'all, that was quick. They did that right on time. Let me know if y'all can hear it okay. It might be too loud. Let me know if it's too loud or anything. Welcome in, everyone. Twitch and YouTube, welcome. Oh, we're opening big. Oh, it's loud? I got it. It's okay. Sorry. I don't know why it's that loud. Is it like still very loud? Let me fix it. My mic is also showing I'm very quiet for some reason. Y'all, I'm so sorry. We're gonna jump right back into that announcement. Let me just fix all this stuff. It's still loud? Okay, let me fix it. My mic was also turned all the way down for some reason. It does that. Okay. I feel like it was loud for me, so let me turn... Okay. Okay, my bad. Better? Okay.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi.
Okay, see, now the music's on, it's going to be quiet.
Today's Nintendo Direct. Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd. So
which I'll be live for
that as well. What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake from Square Enix.
So it looks like something from the Game Boy era, yeah.
Character appeared at the end.
Same time, I think it's an hour earlier.
We hope you're excited for more information in the future.
It looks really nice. These games, they always look so nice.
Let's see the first batch of headlines.
Y'all.
Escape from dire straits.
Oh my. Does it sound better now, chat? Is it good? Just a thumbs up in chat if it's good.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Oh, it's good? Okay, good, good. What is this?
Help me.
Oh my.
Please help me, Dante!
I was gonna say, it looked like the AI, the Somnium
the
Files.
The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI
it's good, okay.
called
That's good.
embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game.
Oh my gosh, Iris is trapped?
Conduct
I played
interviews
some
to
of this game.
investigate Iris's whereabouts.
I think on Game Pass I did.
Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment.
Ooh.
Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris. No Sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium Files launches on the Nintendo Switch system
it's this year.
July 25th.
The first one was fun, I remember, but I don't remember if I
Unleash
finished it.
the supernatural.
Oh. Is this
A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
looks really good.
Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others,
Bro's
he
eyelashes
also
are
fights
so
alongside
nice.
demons as a devil summoner. To
My
protect
goodness.
the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an
Have any of
enemy's
you played
weak
this
point,
game?
Then follow up with a
I find
powerful
sometimes some
attack.
people haven't played some of
Cooperation
these
is the key to victory.
things that they remastered.
You can even turn opposing
I
demons
haven't, but if
into
anyone
allies.
has them, I hope you like it.
Demons can also be useful outside of battle.
Work with my
And their
demons.
powers are helpful in
Nah.
finding solutions during investigations. Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th.
All these are
Pre-orders
coming out
begin later today
in
on
summer.
Nintendo eShop. Consume darkness. With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck.
Is this that Pac-Man game, chat?
But who is this spherical stranger?
I'm
More
pretty
than
sure
a
this is the
mysterious,
Pac-Man game.
maze-like world, your battle for survival begins.
It's like based off the Pac-Man
As
universe
Puck
somehow.
guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world.
It is.
By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
Look at this chat.
But tread lightly.
It's so
The
interesting.
creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile. When facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks.
Oh.
By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities.
Oh, that's kind of cool. The orb looks like a manifested
Work to
Pac-Man. I
uncover
think it
Puck's true
is.
goal. And devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience
my-
a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when
It
Shadow
is.
Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July
Oh, July.
18th.
I remember I heard of this because there was this show that was released that had all
The
these video
rhythmic
games in it.
march begins.
And I saw the thing for it and I was like, how is this Pac-Man related? But it
Remasters
is.
of Patapon and Patapon 2 are drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
Oh,
Play
my
your
camera just-
drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army. For example, Pata Pata
Okay,
Pata Pawn advances them forward, while Pawn Pawn Pata Pawn has them attack.
I wouldn't remember this chat.
And if you string
looks
together
so cute,
combos
though.
with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power. From the horse-riding Kibapon to the shield-savvy Tatepon, build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes.
This is kind of interesting.
Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum.
Oh. I've never heard or seen this before. It looks so cool.
When Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch, July
Has almost
11th.
everything we've seen, chat, been a remaster so far? Or a remake?
Welcome to Zephyrtown, a cozy
I feel like
place
everything's been
nestled
a
in
remake.
windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar.
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system, this immersive
Yeah, this is
farming and
also a
life sim
remake.
has no shortage of
I thought it's
activities
their
to
new
get up
game. I
to.
hope you will try Patapon. It's amazing. It looks really cool.
Tend to your
Cute art
farm
style, yeah,
while growing
really cute.
crops and caring for animals.
Maybe they're saving better games for last.
Then
Maybe.
sell your produce and
Like
other
just
wares
newer
at the
ones?
town's weekly bazaar. As bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
The cows
You can also
in this
get to
game
know
are
the
really
locals.
cute.
I'd like to spend more time with you.
And maybe nurture a relationship if you find
Ooh.
that special someone.
Can I marry the guy that was standing there,
Plus,
though?
taking advantage of Zephyrtown's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze.
This was originally on the DS. Slowkey looks better than the one I tried. I tried Story of Seasons and
The
I didn't like
winds
it.
of
I'm not gonna
change
lie,
are
chat.
coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar
sorry, not Story of
launches on the
Seasons.
Nintendo Switch
I don't know which
system
one it was.
August 27th.
But one of the ones a few years ago that released and I didn't love it. This one looks kind of cool, though.
Please look
August?
forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series. Next, please take a look at this.
Do the snap. Yes. I like that won't go away for the Switch, too. Chat, do you know what it is? Oh. Wait, is this new? Isn't this the new one? Samus. I'm pretty sure this is the new one, chat.
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to,
Oh, this looks so cool.
Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
This is the new one, I think. I'm pretty sure it was called Beyond. Because it got delayed quite a few years, right, chat? And then they redid
She's
it from
not
ground
alone,
up because
though.
they didn't think it was fun.
Abhorrent alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
I don't think I've played a Metroid Prime, but I'll play this. It's giving original Halo for me for some reason, and I like it.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities. These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind. But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
This game actually looks cool. Yeah, it looks good.
Shadi Haru. Theros Nantanaga Shakaran.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros. The threads
I like the way all the
intertwining beyond
aliens look.
space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Oh. Yeah, this is the new one. Wow, that's a huge announcement. That's a huge announcement. It's a new version of Samus. Oh my gosh. That actually looks so sick.
It looks like even more
That'll be good,
challenges
and
await
it'll be
Samus.
really good, I think. So this
We
game,
hope
they
you're
started
looking
from the
forward to
ground up. They
exploring
finished it, chat.
Samus's new
They played
psychic
it, and then they were
abilities.
like, it sucks.
Okay.
And they're like,
move
let's
on to
redo the
some more
game.
headlines.
So that's the second game. There's a version of that
Ready
game you'll
to
never see.
stir up some mischief?
That's cool. It actually looks good.
Once upon a time, there
Being
was a
able to play a
drab
6-foot
coffee
female
shop
is
that
always cool in
transformed
itself.
into a magical potion
True,
cafe. As the newest potionista of the Cursed Cafe,
A potionista,
you'll craft
chat.
concoctions for Disney
A
villains
potionista.
and get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can upgrade
Yzma
your ingredients to
you know
produce
Yzma's
some
running the
wildly
business.
wicked creations. The potions you make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play.
Oh, that's kind of
Who
interesting.
knows what mischief might happen? Disney Villains Cursed Cafe.
Oh, it's
launches
available
on Nintendo
today.
Switch later today.
That's actually kind of cool.
Summon a
What
spellbinding
the
adventure.
Poisonista? The Poisonista is kind of funny.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical
This
arts.
is the first trailer for this game?
During class, use magic circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to do
there has been
outside
no
of
gameplay
class.
this in years.
Hang out with friends at their homes.
The art style is super cute.
Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition. Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in
Oh.
online co-op.
I didn't know it would be a multiplayer or an online
Explore
co-op.
this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond. Are you ready for a spellbinding journey?
Oh, you can like decorate and everything.
Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch
That's-
this holiday.
So this game, like people have been waiting for this game for a long time, and there was no
Action,
talk about it,
adventure,
no
and
development, and
arcade
now they're like,
games await.
guess what? Dropping later
Set
this
off
year.
on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore
the
an
animation looks
expansive
so
archipelago
cool.
where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its
gosh, did
abilities
you all
to
hear that?
find your own
Bear
path
just threw
through
himself on the
enchanting
floor.
world. Can you uncover the secrets
okay,
the
bud?
archipelago holds? Find out when the Eternal Life of
So
Goldman
extra.
launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
That animation on that looked
Celebrate the
really
40th
cool.
anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games
My trusty
from
cane
across the
relatable.
series.
True.
Titles include Gradius.
I think Disney should stick to movies instead of games.
Salamander.
I think whoever's running their games needs to do a
Light
better
Force.
job, personally. I think they're just choosing
Gradius
the wrong
2.
types of games to make in their Disney franchises and
3.
universe, in my opinion.
and Salamander 2. Some titles
Their
come with
focus is
multiple
just not in the right
versions,
place, I think, for their
including
games.
ones from different regions and launch years. Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3.
Ooh.
Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 7th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits.
I wish I was
in the
better at
Celeste
rhythm
Music
games,
Pack
chat. But y'all have
DLC.
seen me play
And be on the
Oh,
lookout
I
for
forgot what
more
it's called.
DLC in the future.
But I
Rift
played
of the
one on this
Necro
channel.
Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh! Shadow
Let's see
dropping.
what's in store.
What is this? Oh!
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series. There are stores galore. Design glasses at the
Chat,
eyewear
are you
shop.
excited for this?
Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your
Aw.
help.
This reminds me of like it would be on the
Provide good
Wii and like my
customer
sister and
service
I
to get
would have
high
played
ratings
it.
and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more
They're
Tamagotchi,
so
making the
cute.
town livelier than before. With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June
Oh.
27th.
I know some people really been looking for a game in that franchise, so I'm glad. Sorry if you hear any noise in the back. Bear is acting up. He hates being in my room when I'm streaming. And he's not having it right now. He's like, I'm trying to sleep and you're waking me up. We're getting more of this in a regular
Welcome to
direct.
Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3
Is
partner
it bad if
Pokemon.
I don't like the starters, chat? Oh, is
The
it bad?
setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games, Lumio City. To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist,
I'm
a company
sorry,
named
chat.
Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan.
Quasartico Inc.
Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City.
I'm excited for this.
Scattered all over town are wild zones.
Very okay.
These
I'm
areas
sorry,
are
chat.
special environments where wild Pokemon can
just-
live comfortably,
I don't love
even
them.
within the city. You can catch Pokemon here,
Slowpoke. I love Slowpoke.
but they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety.
Run.
There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too.
Aww.
Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
Oh.
People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But when night falls,
Oh.
the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale.
Oh my goodness.
Trainers await in battle zones.
Oh, so you
If
just go
you're
around fighting
spotted,
people at
they'll
night.
challenge you to battle.
Ooh.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack.
You can just
During
attack
battles,
them.
using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon
I'm so glad
can
Mega
power
Evolution
up
is back.
even more. You'll start at rank Z and work your
Whoa.
way up to rank A.
Oh.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
ZA. That's kind of cool.
Day and night are 2 sides to Lumio City. It seems
Interesting.
there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA launches
Late
on Nintendo
2025.
Switch later this year.
We're streaming that, chat, for sure.
In Lumio
This
City,
actually might look
where the
interesting.
game
Maybe
is
if I
set,
can catch up
the
on
aura
Pokemon. I was coming out of
transforms
retirement
between
from the
day
gaming
and
franchise.
night.
It actually looks really
seems
good.
there
I
are
like the
even
Legend
more secrets
series.
to uncover.
So I'm
Please be on the
excited to play
lookout
this
for
one.
more information in the future. Next, please take a look at this.
What is this?
Hello there. Boop. The game you're about to see. Boop. doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games. Boop.
Okay.
You wanna see? Boop.
Okay.
Just press the button
That
to
really
jump
does
through
look
the
like
ring.
me.
Boop.
It's me.
It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky. Boop. Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm?
You gotta be jamming with the switch in your hand. I like the example. They're all making different faces.
You might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm.
Oh.
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Your eyes closed? Lots of rhythm games. I have a better chance of tripping up the stairs and succeeding in this game. I'm also not great at rhythm games. I think they stress me out for some reason.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Next year. It looks cute though.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
A new
It
one.
includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku.
The music was really cute.
What kinds
It
of
was
rhythms
really good.
do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it. Next, we have news
Bouncing
about
the
the
balls
use
off
of
the
digital
biceps.
games on your system.
Looks cornier than my
Please
jokes.
take a look.
Sometimes it's a little corny, but that's okay.
With game cards, you can put a
Ooh.
game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one.
What is this?
Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
Yeah.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what
Aren't
we
they?
came up with. Introducing the virtual game card.
What?
In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
What?
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card,
Okay.
allowing you to play that title.
Right.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen.
What?
Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
This seems like a little convoluted. We just have the cloud save system, do
If
we
you
not
have
right
two
now?
Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject
Isn't-
a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you
Okay.
can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want.
Okay,
Just
I guess
as if
this,
you had inserted a physical game card.
this works for like my siblings, for
With
example.
virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
Interesting. Like for my
You can
siblings,
also
I can
lend
see us
out
doing
virtual
this.
game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending
Yeah. This is how I'd use this
and who you're lending it to.
with my siblings. Because sometimes, like, we don't buy multiple copies
you're
of a
done.
game because they're
They can
expensive.
now play on their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be
Okay.
lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you,
Okay.
making digital games even easier to use.
That's
Virtual
interesting.
game card.
I kind of like this. This is nice for when you have multiple people in your house, or even if I can see people with
The
having
virtual
multiple
game
kids,
card
and it's like,
feature lets you swap
they can switch the games
between
up.
Nintendo Switch systems
it's not
as
bad.
well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems. This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April.
So for in time for
Let's
Switch
take
2.
a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
Because honestly, giving my siblings the physical card chat, I never got those cards back. They got lost. So the digital card helps. Oh. High on Life. I never played that one. And I don't even think it's on Game Pass anymore. Oh, Star Overdrive. I forgot about that one. Ooh. What's the point when the Switch 2 is coming out? I think it's supposed to be a feature that can be used on the Switch 1, because they know everyone can't transfer to Switch 2 right away. But, oh, Loose Lagoon looks really good. I was gonna do a demo gameplay on the channel for next week. That would have been cooler 3 to 5 years ago. I mean, it's cool now because you can still have people that you want to share it with. I think they're just getting it out for both systems.
Uncover history once more.
For by the time you get there, right?
An
Like,
HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch. Meet Gustav, the Royal Heir, and Will, the Explorer.
ooh.
Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG.
I like the side their feet are
Experience
huge.
the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale. Plus, team up with more characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages?
I love that the
Saga
classic RPGs like
Frontier
this have
2
such huge
Remastered
stories.
launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Today? There's a lot of new stuff coming just today.
Monumental adventures await. Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of
Oh, it's both
beautiful
of them.
puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold.
Oh, this is cute.
In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child
Oh my
unlock the
goodness.
secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons,
Oh,
and
it's like a
DLC.
complete edition.
The first two Monument Valley games launch on
April
Nintendo
15th.
Switch April 15th.
Do you know April's like next week,
Pre-orders
chat?
begin later today
Like,
on Nintendo
where did April
eShop.
come from?
And help Noor on her journey to restore
Oh?
the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Oh, so you can catch up on 1 and 2 in time for summer. I don't know if I can outsmart a Crow. I don't know either. They're pretty smart and vengeful. And I respect that about them. I really do.
Brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch. Aim, time your button press just right, and take your shot.
Nice shot.
Sorry, chat. I'm yawning because I'm still so tired.
Side spins,
Ooh.
and other special shots.
Can you imagine if you saw someone do that in
In
real
the
life?
single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots
Ooh.
could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not
I hate
quite
golf despite
par for the
being an
course.
athlete. Golf
Up
is,
to
I
4
like
golfers can
mini
hit
golfing
the
because
fairway
it's
together
shorter.
locally or in online play.
I think long golfing would feel
So
too long
just
for me, like with a
relax.
full.
And get ready to tee off. Everybody's
The
golf
full amount of
Hot
levels you're
Shots
supposed to go
lands
through?
on Nintendo Switch this year.
Ooh. Was that
Unite
Captain
some of
America?
Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil.
Hello?
Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15 including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play. The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
They look good.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement.
Oh.
Please take a look.
What is it, chat? What do you think it is? Animal Crossing. I was joking. Is it actually Animal Crossing? Tamagotchi, or not Tamagotchi. What's it called? People were saying this was gonna be back, and I was like, are you sure, y'all? I forgot what it's called, but I never got to play it on the Wii. Dang, they fighting.
Tamagotchi life, living the dream.
Whoa. Oh, next year. I'm playing that. I'll make every viewer in the game. Okay, what?
Did you want to talk?
Aw. Glad that was only a dream.
That was Tomodachi
That's
Life,
actually so
Living the Dream,
exciting.
the first new entry in the series in over 10 years.
F-Zero would be cool.
In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have?
I'm afraid.
We hope you're looking forward to it.
That looks cool.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far. Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game. Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
I thought we had that was the fun.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Hello.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
Yes.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today.
Bro, I need another app. I have
Which
too many
functions
apps.
like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
Oh my goodness.
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd,
Next week?
news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
Well, now I gotta download the app.
Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
Okay, well,
Anyone
who's
with
getting
a
that?
Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out. That's
Making
all
me
I have
download
to
more
share.
apps.
I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
Okay, I mean, I guess.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
They're trapping our desperate butts into getting the app. I know, they were like, and since you don't want it, we're putting Switch 2 stuff on it. That's basically what they just did. They're like, and since you all still aren't convinced, we're putting Switch 2 stuff on it. Like, that was like a threat almost, y'all. I'm not getting it. I mean, I'll get it like when the Switch 2 drops. Just, you know, just to get that info. That's pretty, oh, my camera. Come on, camera. There we go. That was pretty cool. I think we had some good announcements today. A lot of remakes and remasters, but I mean, they're always doing that with their, you know what I mean? Like, Nintendo's always doing that. I think the Metroid Prime is probably going to be the announcement everyone constantly is talking about, because that game has been a long time coming. That has been a long time coming. That was pretty cool. We got actually quite a lot of announcements. There was quite a lot of announcements. We got more of Pokemon. There were some new games. I can't even remember all of it, but I know there were just some new games I was going to check out. Yes, you did. It just finished. No, Hamster, it just finished. Welcome in. It literally just ended. I don't know. Chat, what do you think? What would you give that? Just give me another Smash Bros. And Mario Kart and I'll be fine. We are going to get another Mario Kart. We'll probably get more of that information, I'm assuming. Okay, my camera is still acting a fool. There we go. We'll probably get more of that information next week, maybe. Like, I'm gonna assume, because usually the consoles release with they drop with a like a game, right? And I'm assuming that it's gonna be Mario Kart 9, since they've shown it already a little bit when like unison with announcing the Switch 2. So I'm thinking if there is another one, we might get more information about that next week, and I will be live for that as well. So if you want to see the Nintendo Switch 2 full, you know, features and everything and all that stuff next week, Wednesday, I believe, at 9 a.m. Eastern, I will be live for that as well. And those are already set up on both Twitch and YouTube in the schedule, so you can go ahead and check those out. But yeah, Metroid and Pokemon were the only two good ones this time. They were like the bigger ones. There were a lot of indie stuff that looked really cool. A lot of stuff getting released. So stuff I've never heard of, honestly, some of them. A shame next time. Yeah, next time. I mean, next week we'll be here. It'll be even earlier, so I'll be even more tired. But it's a big day. Big announcement. The Switch 2, that's a big deal. Like, that's a big deal. I'm excited. I'm excited for the Switch. Honestly, it just feels like, because it's been so long since we heard about the Switch 2, it's not like I forgot about it, but the hype definitely went lower, just because it's not being talked about all the time and stuff like that. But I am still very excited. It's exciting. It's exciting. It's an exciting time. I think, honestly, so that the thing also, like, that I think is really interesting is that digital game card thing. I think that's actually so useful for people with, like I was saying, with families, like how I would use it. I think if you're switching between, I hope you don't have to do it if you're switching between, because I feel like it might be mandatory. So, for example, I have my original Switch, which has to stay plugged in. The battery doesn't really work in handheld anymore, and so I got a new Switch. It was gifted to me by someone in my family, and so sometimes, like, I have that one is the one that I'm using, and the other one is kind of just in the living room, and everyone kind of uses it. Everyone's logged into it because it just has to stay in the TV all the time, so it just stays in the living room. And that's the one that I'll probably end up, like, seeing if I can trade in. I'll let them know about the battery and see. I don't know if they'll like that it's like that, but that was my plan with it. And the thing is, like, sometimes there's games on there that, like, I play on my personal Switch. Will it, like, force me basically to use the digital game card so that, like, I have to keep ejecting it out of that thing over there? Do you know what I mean? I don't think it would work that way, but it's kind of interesting. How's everyone? I'm doing good. How are you? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good, Hamster. Kind of interesting. I don't know. Kind of an interesting thing, but I think a lot of people were asking for a way to do game sharing, and they've basically come up with it, and I think that's pretty good. People asked for that a lot when the Switch came out, the first one. Everything's sore, so I'm resting. Oh, I hope you get some good rest. My left leg feels like it's breaking. Y'all need to get that looked at. That's not good. I won't lie, my back also hurts. Y'all, we're falling apart, but at least we're falling apart together. Right, chat? We're all falling apart together. No, I feel that. That was interesting. That was a pretty interesting direct. Well, I think it was good. I have a headache and I'm still resting my body from Tuesday's fatigue. Oh, I hope that gets better. I had a headache yesterday and the day before as well. It's just like, it gives me a lot of brain fog, and it was like not really like a headache, like a regular headache, kind of like a pressure. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a pressure headache that I get where it feels like it's like behind my eyes a lot. I get it since the brain injury. And I was getting those, and headaches are so annoying because it just feels like you can't do too much when, you know, you just kind of feel bad. So I really hope that goes away fast for you. I hope you feel better soon. To be honest, I sprained my ankle this weekend so bad. You did? No, we're all falling apart. Together is something. Yeah, but at least it's together, like, you know. At least we're falling apart together. That's so funny. I was crawling around the house because I couldn't put any weight in it. No. That sounds like a me thing, honestly. Like, I would honestly do that. I would honestly do that. Like, I would be like, well, it's fine. I'll be fine. Oh, man. Okay, my multi-chat just stopped working. Okay, now it's working. I hate job hunting. I'm so low that I'm applying for McDonald's. I mean, that's like a job. Like, I think any job's a job as long as, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter where it's at. Home of our ice cream machine doesn't work. True. It does. It never works. You know what? I won't lie. The one where I live, hey, I can go there at 1 a.m. and get ice cream. I don't know what they're doing, but theirs is never broken. I think it's only ever been broken once in the entire since I moved, chat. It's been like 5 years almost. It's a long, that feels like maybe, I think it is though, 5. In the 5 years I've lived here, the closest McDonald's to me, that thing always got its ice cream. I can go there at 1 a.m. and get ice cream, and that's pretty cool. I don't know what is wrong with my thing. My YouTube chat is like not working. You can walk on it again. That's good. Just not very much. Well, take the time to rest. Take the time to rest. It's nice to share something together, even if it's just falling apart. I mean, yeah, like, I'm always falling apart. So, hey, I'm not glad y'all are falling apart, but at least I'm not alone. Like, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Tim Hortons had a broken ice cap machine. I was so upset. So the Tim Hortons near me, though, they need to pick it up because the McDonald's be doing good with their ice cream machine. The one near me, chat, we went there one time and they were like, I said, can I have an ice cap? Which in Canada is a pretty standard, like everyone knows what an ice cap is. And this lady looked at me and goes, we don't own ice. We don't have that. What is that? And I was like, what did you just say? You just said, what's an ice cap? Like, excuse me? Like, I don't know what was going on, but something was going on. And I was so confused because I was like, hey, I don't know how, like, I was just confused. Like, how does someone not know what that is in Canada? Like, that's so, anyway, it stressed me out. It stressed me out. But yeah, it was weird. We do not have that. Not to her gaslighting. Yeah, like she acted like it didn't exist. Like she never heard of it before. And I'm like, and I was describing it and I felt like, I really did feel gaslit. I felt like I was crazy. Like, wait, how have ice caps never existed? And I just imagined them. It was so funny. And then actually at our McDonald's the other day, not the other day, this was like maybe a month ago now, but I was like with my family, we were coming home late from like, we were at a friend's house and then we were like, okay, let's just pick up McDonald's or something. I think we were helping someone move or something, but we went to get like McDonald's and we went up to the drive-thru and the girl was like, she was like, hi, here's your stuff. And she was like handing us the bags of food. And then she goes, it was so, oh, what did she do? She like changed her voice and made it super deep. Like she was like, here's your food. And she like handed it through the door. And then my dad, he was driving. So he got scared and he just looked at her. And then after she got the drink, she's like, here you go, have a great day. In this really high pitched voice. And I was like, nah, they're playing in there. Like she was dared to do that by someone working in there. Like it was so funny. We just started laughing. It was so funny. People like that needs to get out of the way if people want to work and such. I don't know. I don't know if like I don't know like what that was that day. I don't know if she just didn't want to tell another person it was broken. So she's like, I'll just gaslight them. Your dad been scared. He was so like, what did that? And my siblings and I were just laughing because we were like, I'm sorry. Did she okay? Like we're like, she needed some water or something. It was so funny. But my dad was like, kind of like, what in the world? If I get hired at McDonald's, I'm going to do what Bakugo told Izuku. And take a swan dive off of the roof. Just kidding. No. McDonald's is not a bad place to work. And honestly, I respect people who work at like any fast food or food thing because it's hard. Like I can't imagine working at McDonald's. I don't even think I'm good enough to work at McDonald's, and that's why I respect people. That's a hard job. Like I think that they'd get some respect on their names because that's a hard job. I'm gonna head off to rest now. Shame I missed the stream, but look forward to the next one. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I hope you have a lot of time to rest, and I hope you feel better. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I'm actually gonna end the stream because that was pretty much, we were just gonna like check out the direct today. I think that was it. Next week we'll do Mario Kart. I had to move it just because I'm going away this weekend, which I kind of forgot about. Like how much stuff I needed to do before I went away. So I just have to take tomorrow to do that. And then I had a lot of headaches, like I mentioned, so I'm taking today to kind of just do like laundry, like things I can do in the house, and then tomorrow I have to go pick stuff up and actually have to leave. So we will be back tomorrow. But thank you so much for being here, hamster. I hope you get your rest. I've worked for Sonic for 12 years, didn't feel respected. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I'm probably like I'm a person who they can like mess up my whole order, and I'll just walk in and be like, hey, like this is wrong. But I'm like, I don't really, it's just like not, there's just bigger things to be upset about, and it's not like a McDonald's order or a fast food order. You know what I mean? So like, and people, you know, people aren't like perfect. They're doing their best, and it's like, I'm not gonna like get mad at people. I don't know. That's just me though. I think I'm probably, because I've worked in customer service, so I know like how bad that is, and like how people are mad at you for stuff that's out of your control. Like, and that's just not ridiculous. So like, I don't get mad. It doesn't, you know. I've had to drive to my house 20 minutes away from a fast food place, and then go back because the whole order was wrong. Because I was by myself and couldn't check it. It was for my whole fam, so it was like it was a lot of food, and I understand. I was like, we ordered a lot of food. They were really busy. So I just went back, and they were so scared when I went up to the window chat. They were like, we'll give you everything you want. We'll give you everything. And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I was just mostly frustrated that I didn't double check it, but I was driving. So like, it was hard to double check everything. And I was just like, it's fine. Like I was more mad. I went home and then came back. Cause that's like, it's a long, like 20 minutes each way is like, or if it's more like 10 to 15 minutes each way. So it's like 30 minutes of driving, and I was tired. So I was just like frustrated by the situation, but I'm not going to be yelling or mad. But I think they thought I was going to be really upset. And they were like, we're hoping you would come back. We were so worried. And they ended up giving me what did they give me? Free lollipops. They gave me a free drink. They gave me 2 dessert items for free. And I was like, hey, whoa. Like, I was like, whoa. I was like, it's fine. Like, I'm not even mad. I was like, don't even worry about it. Like, things happen. I get it. Like, you're fine. And they were just like, they looked so stressed out. And I was like, I'm good. Like, I'll just wait in the front of the building. Like, I'm like, hey, I just wanted to make sure I got everything. And I brought the receipt back. Like, I wasn't even really mad, but that happens a lot. Like, and if I complain about something, I'm also not mad. If I'm like, hey, like, oh my gosh, chat, no, I have to tell you this story. Okay, Dairy Queen, y'all know I love Dairy Queen. Okay, I went to pick up an ice cream cake because after therapy some weeks, I need ice cream cake, a little bit of ice cream cake every day. Like, not just, you know, like the little log cake, not the big ones. They have these little, it's like looks like a little log, and it's like ice cream and fudge and whatever. And so I went to pick one up, and it was late. I had hit my head on a shelf, which sounds so stupid because that's how I got my brain injury, but I accidentally hit my head on our TV stand. And so I couldn't drive because I was having a lot of like head pain, but I wanted to go get this ice cream cake. So I asked Max to take me, and Max drove me down there. And it was like, the drive-thru wasn't supposed to close till 11. And this is late. I know this is late, but the drive-thru isn't supposed to close till 11. The actual like eating inside closes at 10:30. So we drive up at 10:32, and I know the time because I had to look at it. You hit your head again, girl. I hit my head all the time. I hit it on the car. It feels like now that I've hit it that one time, like maybe I'm just hyper aware of when I hit my head because it hurts. When's the next stream? Oh, they're scheduled for next week. Next week will be the next streams just because I'm busy this weekend. I have therapy Monday, Tuesday, and then it'll be Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday next week I'll be streaming. But they're on the homepage on YouTube if you want to check it out, and on Twitch, for those on Twitch right now, it is also on the scheduled screen. So I make sure I update both of them. I think next week we're doing the Switch 2 Direct, the Mario Kart, and then Friday I don't know what we're doing. But that's what we got planned so far. Sorry, I'm like rambling, so I didn't see what chat was saying. I'm like that too. I'm nice about it. Yeah, like it's just not a big deal. You're saying I shouldn't have been mean to a 16-year-old getting minimum wage when they couldn't make an ice cap? Yeah, like my ice caps come watery and I'm like, man, that sucks this time. And then I just continue with my day. Even if it's annoying, be nice. As fast for food workers don't get our respects and we hate it. And I'm from the former end, but yeah, it's true. It's true. Like, just be nice. You and shelves have a heightened attraction rate. We must. So anyway, we were in the drive-thru. There was 2 people in front of us. One was a truck and they were like, had finished ordering and they were just driving around the corner when we were pulling into the drive-thru. The car in front of us did like this quick 2-second, I don't know if they just said, give me drink. And then they would they ordered so fast. It looked like they barely even talked to the little speaker. And we were right behind them pulling up. They drove up and we pulled up from behind them. And then we waited a second and we're like, oh, wait, like, how come, like, no one's saying anything? And then this automated message comes on and goes, thank you for coming to Dairy Queen. We are now closed. And I was like, what? No, you're not. That truck, Diet Coke. Yeah, like, I don't know. They ordered so fast. Thanks, much love all. No worries, hamster. Hope you get some rest. I'll see you next week. But yeah, so I was so upset. I was like, because I was craving this ice cream cake. I was having a hard day and I was like, no, like, I just wanted this ice cream cake. I know they're open. Like, I triple checked before we left. And the Dairy Queen's a bit farther from our house too. So my brother's like, you made me come out here. I'm like, no, like, they should be open. And we pull forward and they're like handing people their stuff. And we're like, this is so, like, they were just open. Like, did they just want to leave early? Because they're supposed to be, the drive-thru is supposed to stay open until 11. So I actually, and I rarely do this, I just reached out to, like, on the website, I was just like, hey, and it was more to confirm, like, are the hours, like, correct? Are they actually supposed to close at 11? So I didn't go with, like, someone needs to get fired. I was just like, hey, this happened to me at the drive-thru. People were in front of us, had just ordered. We pulled up, we were behind them and drove up, and then it said they were closed. And, like, everyone was in there. I just want to know, like, what time it closes. They felt so bad, chat. The manager of the place called me, which I got scared because I was like, I'm not trying to get anyone in trouble. And so this manager calls me and she's like, hello, yes, I'm so sorry about that. They shouldn't have done that. And I'm thinking, oh, like, I was like, it's fine. Like, it's fine. You know, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't there too late and that it, you know, it does close at 11. She's like, no, the drive-thru does close at 11. And I've gone to their headsets and changed it so they can't do that anymore. They can't close down. They can't close down the drive-thru. And I was like, oh, they got yelled at. I wasn't trying to get anyone yelled at. I was just like, am I wrong? Like, is what's posted online, is that not the right thing? She's like, yeah, I've turned their headsets off, so they can't do that anymore. I'm so sorry. We're putting you on a guest book. And I was like, okay, whoa. They gave me a free ice cream cake. So I was like, okay, I'll take it. Like, I'll take a free ice cream cake. But I was like, I'm not mad. Like, it's okay. I've also been having issues with our burrito place. And it's not even their fault. It's like the payment system online is, like, broken. It keeps not going through. So I've been dealing with that for, like, a while, and they're like, we're so sorry. This shouldn't happen. I'm like, okay, it's like the bank. Like, I don't like, not the bank even. It's like the digital transaction thing is broken. Like, it's not your fault. Like, I'm not mad at anyone. It's just like, you know, it is what it is. But it's just funny. Like, recently I've just been dealing with that, and people they get so scared, and I feel bad. I'm like, people must yell at them all the time. Like, I feel so bad. They're so scared of me, and I'm more scared of them than they are of me, for real, because of my anxiety. Like, I'm more scared to be answering the phone and being like, hi, I made a complaint. Like, you know what I mean? They like to close early because it takes time to make sure the store is clean for the morning shift. As a former worker, that sadly is a thing. Yeah, and I get that. Like, I used to close my department by myself, and I would also, like, I would stop taking orders in the last half hour. Honestly, I couldn't even get the work done in the last half hour because it was a printer thing, and it was like, it had to go through this whole process. So I would just not take orders anymore, and I would just begin cleaning the printer and stuff, because that took quite a long time, and they didn't account for that when they made our shift. But, like, all I wanted was an ice cream cake. Like, and that's why I wasn't mad. I was like, maybe they wanted to go home early. Like, I was definitely upset that night, but I wasn't gonna, like, take it out on anyone. I'm an adult. Like, I can regulate my emotions, you know? No, you're not wrong. I've seen people do that too. Yeah, so I was like, I'm not, like, I don't want anyone getting mad. But I laughed when the manager was like, I've turned the option off on their headset. I was like, please don't yell at them. There was, like, a lot of them in there. There was, like, 6 people in there, more than I've ever seen in that Dairy Queen, like, cleaning and stuff. But, like, hey, I just wanted this cake. It's fine. Like, we're good. But now every time I go there, chat, they know my face. And so I've gone there to get a Blizzard once after this. This was a few weeks ago. And I went there to get a Blizzard the other day. The lady looked me in the eye and she remembered me. And I was like, oh, now I'm like nervous to go there. Even though everything's fine. Like, I just am nervous. Like, they know it's me that complained. Especially when you have people coming at 22:59 and they want, yeah, I don't get that. I would never show up to a place a minute before they close and be like, it's a minute before you close. I would be logical and be like, well, they need to like close it up. Like, I would never do that. I would never do that. My dad has done that once and I was like, I hated it. And he's like, oh, why are they saying they can't make me stuff? I'm like, Dad, because they're basically closed. Like, leave. Like, I was so upset, bro. It was when I was a teenager. Even as a teenager, I knew. I was like, I'm not going to complain. I get some of us has to take public transport home or open up the next day. Yeah, it's rough. I get it. Like, I always made sure I was closed right when the store closed. So it wasn't like, I never stayed later than that because it was just like, I wasn't even scheduled to stay later than that, even though we did need the extra time. So I started the close 30 minutes before, like I needed to. I would take orders and just put them on for the next day for the morning person. I would make sure it's as clean as possible for the morning person. And then I would leave and I had like a 40-minute drive home. And it would be like, I wouldn't get home till like 10 or sometimes or like 11. But yeah, it was rough. Like, I know it's rough, and so it's why I'm not gonna be mean. Anyway, I am rambling and going on. It is time to end the stream, chat. That was a good Nintendo Direct, I think. It had a lot of different stuff. I hope like it had stuff that a lot of different people are excited for and would enjoy. There was quite a few things that I liked. I'd have to go back and look, but a lot of rhythm games, a lot of RPGs. Some new stuff was announced and shown for the first time, which is pretty cool. So lots of cool stuff. Lots of cool stuff on the way in 2025 through 2026 for Nintendo, and we haven't even seen all of it. So that's pretty exciting. Come earlier, be mindful. Yeah, exactly. If I walk up to a place and they're closed, I'm like, stink, I was late. Like, I don't blame the people who are working. I've had bosses that understood that I took either 2 buses or 2 trains home. Yeah, like, that's also something, having a boss or a manager that like is a normal person and understands. Not my manager, who used to give me his literal eaten leftovers and half of his chicken and be like, this is for staying late. I hated that guy. Oh my goodness. All right, that's it for today. I will see you all next week. I don't know if a video will be out this weekend just because I have so much to do, but there will be stuff next week. And will be, it's a huge week because it's like Nintendo week almost, kind of. That's almost like what it is. But yeah, thanks so much for being here this morning with me. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or night. Thank you so much to everyone who is here live. A big thank you to iLessShuffle for moderating and keeping us safe on both YouTube and Twitch. I appreciate that. Thanks for the stream. Thank you so much for being here, Yuki. I appreciate it. Thank you everyone who was able to stop by today on both YouTube and Twitch. Thank you so much. We had people on both and I appreciate that. I will see you all very soon. Remember to stay safe, hug your loved ones, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.